Just for those who are on Clubhouse, I just dropped the phone. My apologies. Let me get myself sorted. I've got an array of equipment sitting in front of me, so I don't. Oh goodness! And look at that. Do you know what? And that comes with trying to multitask and trying to be one to everybody. And that's what we. And you know what? Let's talk about that. Trying to be everything to everyone. So important to recognise that. You know what? You can't be. Because if you have your attention spread too far apart, it is near impossible to be able to deliver with 100% of effort and focus. You know, I remember years ago I was being coached by an amazing lady called Simone de Haas, and she has an amazing network called Seasoned Voices. And I remember Simone, she was my coach, I'm going to say, gosh, maybe 10, 15 years ago, something in between that. And she shared with me this phrase, monkey mind, because you know what I thought at that time? That all the things that I did, that I was really efficient with everything that I got done. I was able to get emails done, I was going to get product done, I was getting sales done, but I was trying to do them all at the same time. And, you know, I had a great conversation with a Biz Bootcamper this week, and we went through the time management sheet. So this is a really important piece. It's a really simple tool to help you to understand where you spend your time efficiently. Beg my pardon. And this concept of trying to do many things at once, what I know it means for me, and I'll just talk from my experience, of what I know it means for me is that invariably I have to go back and adjust it, because maybe there's grammatical errors. I've hit send when I shouldn't have hit send. I haven't quite finished it. I didn't save it properly, and so I've got to redo it. Invariably, when I'm doing many things at once, I end up having to do them again. And that's incredibly frustrating and somewhat annoying, right? And the thing that's really important here is it is not efficient with your time. You're not being productive in any way, shape or form. So I was talking to this client of ours in Biz Bootcamp, one of the Navigate programs, and you know, she had put her calendar into this very simple spreadsheet that colour-coded her activities for the day. And the goal of a time management budget or sheet is to identify where you can recoup time to exchange time that you have spent not productively, whether it's doing admin or invoicing or just general work, and not in income producing activities, is that you want to pull out those non-income producing activities and increase your income producing activities. Because as a business owner, as a division head, whether you're looking after a division within an organization, I still think of you as a profit center, as a business within a business, or it's your own business. What are you doing every day, and are you making the most of every moment that you have in your day? Now, we only have 168 hours a week. And I say only, that seems to go like that, right? It goes incredibly fast. And you know, when we are not aware and present with what we are doing every day, we can lose time. And how often have you thought at the end of the day, oh, crikey, I actually don't feel as though I got much done. You know, and that's something that I go, oh man, I really don't like that feeling. I don't like making those comments to myself, because I feel as though I've not made the best use of my time, because time is finite, right? We've only got so much of it. So why would we waste it by not making the best use of our time? And if we are here to build a business, build our career, be recognized for effort, be rewarded for effort, whether that's by winning contracts, by getting product out there to your customers, by being the most efficient manager and of your team, so that your organization rewards you with promotion or salary increases. What are all the little things you are doing to make sure you are focused, that you give your 100% attention and time? So what's a few tips that I can share with you? You could reach out to me and let's have a conversation. I can share with you the time management tool, which will give you a very clear visual of where time is wasted. But let's go past that. Have a look at your calendar. Just have a look at your calendar from last week and look at it and go, what would I determine to be income producing activities? Now, let me be really clear here. Income producing activities is where you are selling product, service, getting money in the door. It is not invoicing because the deal has been done. It is not admin. It is not social media. It is having conversations with prospective clients. It is networking with people that you know are interested in collaborating with you. It is going to meetings with clients, going to trade shows and gathering people's business cards and having the opportunity to booking a time to have a meeting with them. It is proactively selling your product or service, whether it's your boss's product or service or whether it's your company's, your own business's products or services. It is not you packaging up that product or service, getting it in a box, wrapping it up beautifully and sending it in the mail. That is not income producing activities. A lot of people have said to me, so Joanne, why do I need to clarify this? Well, if you are here in business, whether you work for a business or you own a business, profitability, performance, customer experience is super important, I would think, to any of you. To spend more time on sales and the customer journey and making sure that it is a seamless and efficient way of getting product and offer out to your customer is a really important piece for you to focus on. So yes, there are going to be times that you need to be doing non-income producing activities, and there's going to be times that you need to be doing income producing activities. This conversation is simply to say, look at your calendar and see where you can recoup some time. Is there, I was speaking to somebody the other day where they spend so much time having sales meetings, conversations, that they often run out of time in the day to do the non-income producing activities or creating product. And I said, so well, how do you manage that? And she was not so sure. And so my suggestion was, book yourself an appointment, use Outlook, use it efficiently, learn how to use it properly. Are you using rules? Are you using categories? Are you identifying those emails that need your attention? Are you only looking at emails at certain parts of the time? So book a time in your calendar, and I do this because that's the only way I can do it. I share my calendar link all the time to prospects, to collaborators, to networks, all those sort of things, and they therefore have access to book time with me in my calendar. And there will be days that I go bang, bang, bang. There's only half an hour, 45 minutes between appointments, not quite enough time to be doing product development or those sort of things. So I book a time in my calendar repeatedly across each working day or whichever working days you want to do it. And so nobody can book in your calendar, particularly if you share your calendar. And that's important that it's absolutely critical and important that you spend time doing non-income producing activities. You've got to get the invoices out. I get that. You need to do social media. You need to do product development. You need to package your product and get it out. But do it at the time that is not at the critical time or the most optimum time for you to be doing sales. So do you know when is the most optimum time for you to be doing sales? It could be when your customer, you can get their attention. Or is it when you are most alert? Are you a morning person? Are you an evening person? Is your customer searching for your product in the morning or the evening or the middle of the day? You need to know all these things so you can block out the times around that to do your product development, to do your admin, etc. So, this was a little bit we got a little bit off track maybe, but it's absolutely about managing your time. You've got 168 hours in the week. It might seem an enormous amount of time, but we all know it goes like that. Have a look at your calendar. Where can you improve your productivity in your calendar? Where can you improve where you are doing sales, where you're doing product development? Where are you making time to improve your skills? Where are you including learning time? Where are you including listening to, making sure that you listen to these types of lives or podcasts or listening to books or doing degrees or jumping into MBAs? I don't care how old you are and how long you've been in business or working or what qualifications you currently have. Continual learning is something that I have spoken about for years, and it's something that you should consider as well. Because you know what? It's hard to keep up with technology. Like I've got 4 devices here looking at me, getting this live out here, and I had to learn how to do that. So what are you doing to improve your proficiency, your efficiency, and your capability? You have an awesome day. That's me for today. I'm going to go and turn all these devices off. Have a marvelous day, and I will talk to you next Tuesday afternoon. See you then.